Hello everybody, hope y'all having another blessed day. In today's video we are back in the game of Wizard101 for yet again another episode as we play through Darkmoor and give you hints and advice on how to complete all the different sections of this world. Now where we left off, we finally made it into the Howling Lands, alright, our next stop, basically as we work on trying to complete the world. In this world, or this region, there will be at least two major bosses with cheats that we have to deal with one of them we'll be seeing in this episode, and the final one we'll see in a follow-up episode. With that in mind, let's get into the video and talk with Demidi as we try to speedrun and get through as fast as we can through this world. So let's pop a potion. Let's get at it. Here it is. Okay, so we gotta change the deck up just a little bit. Alright, so let's see. For my assists, I need to have at least 2 feints, massive feints. So I'm good. I just probably want to pack an extra sharp. Yeah, extra sharp be nice. Then on my storm, I don't want storm lord. Keep the temp. Then probably Festa, Hiket. What else I need? I'm gonna blade myself, so I'll toss some of these in. Some sharp storm blades. Do I even frenzy in this fight? I do frenzy. Okay. So I guess this would be my strategy. And okay, so we're gonna run in here. Hopefully this goes well. Hope I don't mess anything up. I'm probably gonna mess things up. Let him get all the aggro on him. Got that. Got that. And let's get ready. Okay, so got this. Got this. Alright, so we'll Stormblade myself. Then I'll toss a feint on early. Alright, so put a feint. We want to put it on John. Alright, so we got to put it on John. And basically, they'll be going into the werewolf modes. And for Quincy, he only takes a max of like 3k as long as John is alive. So we need to kill John first. And then we can kill Quincy. Now, issue is, they like to use a spell. It's like a weird like Myth Cyclops that'll actually respawn in a Myth Cyclops. And that cheat where he only takes 3k stays active as long as there's anything besides Quincy alive. So if that happens, we will have to kill with like the Waller AoE spell, which we're actually going to probably use him regardless. And it'll be fine after that. Alright, so we'll have to see how this goes. Hopefully things rock well. Well, we'll see. Alright. This can be a very interesting fight. Then how things go down. In fact, we'll put this on him. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's pass. Let's not pass, but sometimes the game likes to misclick, and it will basically give me a card I don't want to use early. Alright, that, and Frenzy. Okay. So next turn, we're going to Blade again. So we're putting the same Blade also on the Storm, because we want to use the one hit to take out John, and then still have buffs available. So we didn't take out Quincy on next turn. Because this, like the Mayor, you can take him out on the following turn. He doesn't put like a Frenzy on. He just puts, I think, like a Amplify, which is basically 20% more damage for him. But if we can at least get double feints on him, we should be good still. Or even just a single feint with the Hex should be fine. Alright, so we'll toss the Hex on him so he has more damage on this guy. I wish I should have packed more single hits. Because right now he hasn't summoned a minion. Alright, so there's draw some cards from my Storm. That's a backup hit, which is fine. We're not going to need a Shatter, Hortus Utter Feint, Hortus Blade. So we'll just draw some backup hits. So we got an Oni if needed. Alright, so put no Blade on you. And next turn, I hate that I'm not going first. Alright. If I was going first, you can guarantee he's not going to summon a minion and mess a few things up. But nothing you can do about it. So as long as he doesn't put a minion this turn, we should be fine. Alright, it's live, so it should be good. Oh. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... Is this the minion summon one? If so, that's actually good, because he doesn't usually summon more than one minion at a time. It was. Okay, so that should spawn in a minion, so we will be killing the minion and John next turn. Alright, so that's what we gotta watch out for. And that's why you don't hit on that third turn. You could kill technically on that previous turn, but that minion would still be alive. Alright, so good calls. Good calls. Alright, so we'll send the bunny up. And we'll be sending Mass Feint. Then next turn, Hafet into a Feint Hex Double Blade Frenzy. That should be kill. That should kill. Surely. Not that bad, right? Okay, so good. Not the minion. And one of the best things about the game now is that these guys do not have a thing called Earthquake. If you didn't know, Earthquake is an AoE spell, but it hits each basically your wizards, your teammates, whichever, and just wipes all shields, traps, blades, everything off of you completely, which is notoriously known as being one of the worst things ever made in this game. Because in the past, a lot of bosses and minions had this spell, and it would make everything so much longer to defeat. Alright, so this kills John and the Cyclops. And it will do a little bit of damage to Quincy, which is nice. You know, extra free K, 2 to 3K, not bad at all. Boom. And still 2 more buffs as needed. We got the Potent Feint ready. Yeah, until 2K. Again, he has a high resist because of that stupid aura. Right? Which looks like it's still on. As soon as I make my first move here, it will basically be gone. So, you just play it like normally. Take him out from here. You're good to go. He's going to attack probably my... Which one are you doing here? I think that one just puts a trap on me, or... I don't remember what this one does, actually. As long as it doesn't put a shield on. I don't think this one does a shield, right? What do you do? Ah, yeah, it puts a trap. Okay. So, we'll put the Potent Feint Hex on, and then he will be basically go out of his beast mode and lose that aura right after I cast this. And let him talk, yada yada yada. Poof. Right. It's weird that it does the check after you make your first move. So if your hitter was in first spot, you'd be in trouble, right? So make sure your hitter is in second spot. I don't know why you ever have anything outside of the second, third, or fourth spot. Goodbye, Quincy. Never liked you. Boom. Alright, so. Again, doing that solo could be very difficult, but as long as you follow kind of that guide right there I just showed you, it can become a lot more easy. Alright. cannot complete it in that amount of time. Alright, so to the state spawns a werewolf. And basically it's kind of talking about with this. The quest is you got to figure out, hunt down the werewolf, figure out who is the traitor in a sense amongst the groups we talked to and collect, like Dimitri, the Twain, even the Queen. And you do that by one, you have to fight these 3 side fights and eventually look for clues out in this maze in this section. Alright, and once you find the clue, you figure out the traitor is, who then joins Lord Barthos, the evil werewolf, and you have to defeat the evil werewolf. But we'll figure that out in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, that is essentially the main part of the walkthrough through the Howling Landscape. It's a pretty short section. Longest part will be this kind of dungeon quest here, which thankfully it's not one you have to farm for, but it will take a good portion of your time. In here, you'll have to do 3 separate fights. You'll have to find 5 items located inside of a maze. You'll have to find 3 clues located inside a maze. Figure out using those clues who the imposter is, and then defeat a pretty rough cheating boss, which if you don't follow a set strategy or plan, you do it with randoms, can make it nor impossible. I think first time doing this with me and my storm, it took me almost 2 hours to beat without following a set guide. So it can be pretty rough, but we'll figure out how it goes in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It guys helps you support me and helps this video get more open and out there to more people out there in the community. Now, if you have any questions about Wizard101 or what we play other games, please just list them down in the comment section down below, and you never know, they may pop up in a future video. Now, with that in mind, hope the rest of the week is blessed, and I'll see you all again in the next episode. With that in mind, I'm out.